Hi, welcome back to the workshop where I'm building a custom Firebird guitar. And we're almost at the stage of getting this thing ready for finish. But before I do that, I want to completely trial build it just to make sure that everything fits how it should and that we've got a guitar that we can actually set up and use. So stay tuned and let's see how this thing goes together. So we got the pickguard cut and fitted up last time, and that was the last kind of major job that we needed to do on this before we got into the finishing process. However, there is one little job we need to do. Just turn it over because we need to properly fit this control cavity cover and we need to put the screws in that are going to hold it in place. So that's going to be the first job. Once we've got that done, I'm going to completely trial build the guitar. So I'm going to put all the components on, fit everything up, and then we can have a good check just to make sure that everything works as it should do and that everything's in the right place. The important thing, of course, is we need to check that with the bridge and the neck set how they are, we're actually going to get a playable action. I can't imagine that we're not, but you never know. The obvious reason for doing this trial build now is it gives me an opportunity to put things right before I get any finish onto the job. So I'll turn this back over, we'll mark out for drilling on the control cavity cover, we'll get that fitted, and then we can move on to the rest of the job. Okay, with that done, it's just now time to chuck everything onto this and make sure that it all fits exactly how it should. No reason why it shouldn't, but you never know. Okay, time to drop the controls in. I've recently found out that Firebirds have a non-standard control configuration, and instead of what you would normally expect on, say, a Les Paul of having a volume and a volume, a tone and a tone, you actually have both volumes on the top and the 2 tones on the bottom. I'm probably just going to go with the standard configuration because 2 volumes up there would just confuse the hell out of me, so I'll just go with what I'm used to. Okay, that's everything on the body and it's looking mighty fine. Really happy with that. Everything seems to be fitting fine, so nothing to worry about so far. So now we'll move up to the other end and just drop the tuners back on. Okay, and there it is all together. Mostly it's gone together really well, very happy with it, but there are 1 or 2 little issues that I have picked up as I'm going round. We need a little bit more filling and detail work on this logo. Some of the filling that I've done hasn't really worked very well, so we need to clean that up. The nut is a little bit oversized. It's only a fraction, so we need to kind of make sure that that fits nicely so I can't feel the edges when I'm playing. Where I had to re-drill the wire access holes for the pickups, there's a couple of redundant holes, so I'm going to actually take the time to fill them. No one will ever see it, but I know I've done it. However, the most important thing we have to ascertain at this stage is whether we actually have a playable action, and we can only kind of roughly approximate it without putting strings on, which I'm not going to do, but I'm looking there and that bridge is as far down as it will go, and that looks pretty good. If anything, that is too low, so we would need to raise the bridge up, which is brilliant. And I think that's going to be absolutely fine, no problem there whatsoever. So that's brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted. So next up, I need to completely strip this again, get it back to its bare bones before we can start what is going to be the mother of all sanding sessions. But I'll strip it down off camera. I think we've done enough for this episode, so we'll get into the sanding next time. So until then, like if you've liked, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.